What if I told you one of the greatest rivalries in sports history wasn't just about basketball? It was about two legends who changed the game forever, pushed each other to their limits, and became unlikely friends along the way. This is the untold story of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. A rivalry so intense, it saved the NBA and defined an era. But how did it all begin? And what made their competition so unforgettable? Stick around, because this story is about to blow your mind. It all started in 1979. Larry Bird, the small-town kid from Indiana, and Magic Johnson, the flashy showman from Michigan, faced off in the NCAA championship. Bird's Indiana State Sycamores versus Magic's Michigan State Spartans. It was the most watched college basketball game in history at the time, and for good reason. These two players were unlike anything anyone had ever seen. Larry was the ultimate underdog, quiet, hardworking, and deadly accurate with his shots. Magic was the opposite, charismatic, flashy, and a master of making plays that left fans speechless. Michigan State won that game, but it was just the beginning of a rivalry that would last for over a decade. Fast forward to the NBA. Larry Bird was drafted by the Boston Celtics, and Magic Johnson went to the Los Angeles Lakers. The Celtics and Lakers were already historic rivals, but Bird and Magic took it to a whole new level. Every time they played, it wasn't just a game, it was a battle. Larry's Celtics were known for their toughness and precision, while Magic's Lakers were all about speed and showmanship. Their games were must-watch TV, and the entire country tuned in to see who would come out on top. But here's the thing, it wasn't just about winning. It was about pride, legacy, and proving who was the best. One of the most iconic moments in their rivalry came in the 1984 NBA Finals. The Celtics and Lakers faced off in a series that went down to the wire. Game 4, in particular, was unforgettable. The temperature in Boston Garden was so hot that players were dripping with sweat before the game even started. Larry Bird struggled early on, but in true Bird fashion, he turned it around and led the Celtics to a crucial win. After the game, Magic was furious with himself for his mistakes, and Larry used that as fuel to push even harder. The Celtics eventually won the series, but Magic wasn't done. He came back stronger the next year, leading the Lakers to a championship in 1985. It was a back-and-forth battle that kept fans on the edge of their seats. But here's what made their rivalry so special. It wasn't just about competition. Larry and Magic respected each other deeply. They pushed each other to be better, and in doing so, they elevated the entire sport. Before Bird and Magic, the NBA was struggling. Games weren't televised, and interest was fading. But their rivalry brought basketball back to life. Suddenly, everyone wanted to watch the Celtics and Lakers. Everyone wanted to see Larry and Magic go head-to-head. They didn't just save the NBA, they turned it into a global phenomenon. Off the court, their relationship was just as fascinating. They were polar opposites in almost every way. Larry was quiet, reserved, and hated the spotlight. Magic was outgoing, charismatic, and loved being the center of attention. But despite their differences, they formed a bond that went beyond basketball. They understood each other in a way no one else could. After Magic announced he had HIV in 1991, Larry was one of the first people to reach out and offer his support. Their rivalry had turned into a lifelong friendship, and it showed the world that even the fiercest competitors can have mutual respect. So, what's the legacy of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson? It's more than just championships and MVP awards. It's about how two players, from completely different worlds, changed the game forever. They showed us what true competition looks like. Not just about winning, but about pushing yourself to be the best you can be. They inspired a generation of players, from Michael Jordan to Kobe Bryant, and their impact is still felt in the NBA today. Now here's a question for you. Who do you think was the better player, Larry Bird or Magic Johnson? Was it Larry's incredible shooting and work ethic, or Magic's unmatched playmaking and charisma? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your take on this legendary rivalry. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more untold stories from the world of sports and entertainment. And hey, share this video with a friend who loves basketball, because everyone needs to know about the rivalry that changed the game forever. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.